What's up? Okay, so I wanted to talk about this a few days ago, um, but I didn't really get the chance with the whole 51 subscriber video. So I thought I'd talk about it now. Um, so you may or may not have seen this. I have a lot of channels I've been creating on YouTube. Aside from this one here, and like my main channel, I recently made a Let's Play channel, and I made a music channel. I technically didn't make the music channel. I've had the username set aside for probably a year at least now, but I just finally decided to do something with it. I wasn't sure exactly what it was going to be, but I wanted the username because I know I'd use it for something. But yeah, I decided to turn it into a music channel, just to post my music to when I make it. Um, and the reason why I hadn't put anything on there for a year or so is because I just really was not happy with any of the music I was making. I only really started messing around with like creating my own songs. Like seriously, about a year ago. It would have been like Thanksgiving break last year when I did the bulk of my music stuff that I really gave it a go and was like, oh, I'm like trying out a few different like song ideas. I dabbled before. I made something summer 2024. I made like one song I liked, and previously I had done some chiptune covers, and I had made a few original songs. I made like two original songs I liked. Back like 2022, 2023, around then. But yeah, I really was like, I started giving it a go. Yeah, Christmas break last year, or no, Thanksgiving break last year, and there's this one song that I felt like, oh, I'll get back to this eventually. I'll clean this idea up, whatever. And around the summer, I came back to it and I was like, I wasn't really feeling it. And I looked back at it recently and I was like, this is hot garbage. It sucks. I'm not. Like, I realized specifically that if I were to go at it again, if I were to like try to spruce it up, I would just essentially have to redo so many elements of the song that it wasn't worth it. Instead, like I would rather just sample like the one or two parts I liked, or like reincorporate those elements that I did like into another song, because that's like all that would stick around. It would be a different song straight up. Like if I were to try to remake it or do something different with it. I shelved it. But I saw a YouTube video, and unfortunately, I don't remember the name of the video. I will try to find it and like link it down below. I saw a video, and basically, if I'm remembering the premise right, at least my takeaway was start like now, like whatever you want to do, start it now, even if you're like afraid of like it sucking or whatever. The idea was like start now, was like get going now, because you're always going to be scared to start it out. And you're never going to be happy with like where you are when you're starting. I guess like that was my takeaway. I'm paraphrasing because I watched it once and it was like a week ago. But yeah, I saw that video and I was like, okay, well, I guess this means I should post that stupid trash song I like, or I don't like it, but like that stupid trash song, just so I can like get out there with like posting music to the channel. Because I've never seen myself as like a music person, and I really, yeah, I don't. It's hard because like I feel like, especially now, like starting music at this age, I feel like the stakes are so much higher because like I have high taste, but also I think there's this fear of like starting something new when you're like not a kid. Because you can figure stuff out if you're like in middle school, where like no one's expecting you to be good. But I feel like it's. I think it's a lot easier to realize your own flaws or like what's bad about your stuff when you are older. But also it's a lot. There's a lot more people your age who are like really freaking talented. And so I can really make it a lot harder to put something out there creatively. And not having much music experience, I knew the song sucked, and I know I don't really have anything that lives up to my standards that I've written, and so yeah, a lot of it was like I was just like, okay, like let's get out of this fear, Because if I post this one song I don't like, that means just about every song I post to the channel after this, I will like. And I'll like it better than this one song I started out with that I thought was trash. And I don't even like admitting, oh, hey, like, I dislike this element about this thing I made. Like, I want people to experience the thing first, and then I might talk about what I do or don't like. But I don't want to, like, taint people's vision of something I made before they see it. But this is a time when I feel like it's necessary. And so yeah. Anyway, I put that out there, and I guess the takeaway is I recommend you just go. Yeah, again, just do put the thing out there that you're scared to put out there. Because even for me, there were some things I learned through just putting it out there on YouTube, because I wanted to have like a visualizer of some sort. Just I wanted to have a video playing, like, not just a static image. And so it's not much. It's really simplistic. But I did make I made like a visual, like a video to play with the song that fit my vision for the song when I first made it. And it's actually my favorite thing about the video I put up, like the song. Like I really do like the visual, and I think it captures the vibe I wanted for the song. It's this, it's made with like this just, loop of fish, like an aquarium tank I found, maybe like a year ago, because I was on vacation, Thanksgiving break, and when I was making the song, I was like, oh, I feel like water aesthetics really fit these songs I was making back then, and so I recorded a bunch of like footage I could use for, some like a visualizer, and I felt like that was the best I could do for that song. Like that was the most I could do to live up to my vision for it, and so yeah, I did that, and that made me happy. And I did learn a few good things about editing in DaVinci Resolve, which is good, because that's what that'll help me on like future video editing projects. And so yeah, just start, just do it, just start it. Even like I think that's broadly a takeaway I could have come up with, which is like other stuff I've done. Because I have this channel here, which again, the nature of this is just me getting started, just to get familiar talking to a camera. And it's really it's really fun just to look back on my first video and how shy and like awkward I am compared to how I am now, where I feel like I'm much more comfortable and like natural on camera. I could definitely still improve, but I think I've come pretty far just doing that. And so I think applying that philosophy to everything else will yield pretty cool results. So yeah, that's the takeaway. And I will see you guys in another video.